All right. Wonderful. Thank you, everyone, for some amazing and really nice messages of gratitude to all of us, to all the team members. So this week's session promises to be a really nice one. It is on problem solving situational questions, and it's headed by three teachers from Varanasi. This the problem-solving situational questions at Varanasi and the way it got developed over the last 4 5 months. It was something remarkable. It was something that you know was a product of collaboration, right? It was something that it was not one person's idea and then it went on to implementation, but it was like a product of collaboration. One person sowed a seed and then it took a different nature and it went on to become something else. And with every iteration that happened with the problem solving situational questions, they became better and better and better and better every time. They were put in for it put forward to the students. So today is, for me, today's presentation is, it not just a presentation, but it is also a celebration of teamwork. It is also a celebration of group effort, and it is also a great example of how when all of us come together, when we collaborate with a shared purpose, with a good intention and a shared purpose, then how we can build, and we can build on our own ideas and make something which was not possible for one individual to do. And that is the importance of the team. So without any wait, quickly over to Bharti ma'am, Priyanka ma'am, and Shruti ma'am. And yes, the second part of today's presentation, we're going to have a really nice 10-minute short presentation on how one of the teacher is using the techniques of Rob Plevin classroom management, and how she is actually implementing them in the classroom. And we will see how she is doing that. So the last 10 minutes we will reserve for that. So Shruti ma'am, Priyanka ma'am, and Bharti ma'am, over to you. I would request you to hand me the mic back in 40 minutes. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Perfect. So, good afternoon, everyone. I am Priyanka Roy Chaudhary, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to the 37th CC Friday. Along with Ms. Bharti and Ms. Shruti Kapoor, I am going to let you all take a deep dive into the mind-boggling world of problem-solving situational questions. We are here to scratch our heads and enhance our skills in framing problem-solving situational questionnaire by doing some hands-on activities. So, guys and girls, sit straight and hold your device tight for the 1 hour roller coaster ride. Well, how about sharing your immediate feeling when you hear the word problem? I would request Shruti ma'am to share the Mentimeter link for this question. Teachers, please click on the link. Thank you, Shruti ma'am. And share your quick thoughts when you hear the word problem. What comes in your mind? Please click on the link. What? How do you feel when you hear the word problem? Okay, let me also share my Menti tab here. Okay. Solution. So immediately when the word problem comes, solution appears. Anxious, yes, some of us feel that. Stress, tension, I can so relate with you. Okay. Teachers, if stress, tension, anxious, panic, challenging. Great. Teachers, indeed, the mere word problem is intriguing all of us. and the result is in front of us. Okay, now let us do some self-reflection. What do you think about your problem solving skills? So you can be at the same link, you'll get the same question. And if you want, Shruti ma'am, can you please share the link again? If you stay on the same link, teachers, the question will appear on your screen. So how good, what do you think? How good are your problem solving skills? Okay, and let me again share my Menti tab. Some of our learning emerging.
Your problem solving
Very good.
very good, exemplary, excellent. How
Uh,
good are your problem solving
Kiran
skills?
Kiran
ma'am,
ma'am, please mute yourself. Kiran ma'am,
Okay.
please mute yourself.
Sure.
some of us are very good. Excellent. Teachers, please. Okay. Well, the poll results speak all about it. And teachers, we are on the way to learn and relearn our problem solving skills. Now, after looking at the poll, I would like you to give a thought to your style of approach in handling a problem. Shruti ma'am, can you please share another Menti link for this? Thank you, ma'am. So please visit on this link. Choose your steps. How do you approach whenever you wish to solve a problem? What is a general approach when you when a problem comes in our lives? So you will get some options in front of you, and what do you do? What is your first step, then second, then third, then fourth, like this? Okay, teachers, there's a different link for this question. Now I can see some votes are coming. Let me share my Menti tab here. Okay. So some of us first understand and analyze, then evaluate, brainstorm. Okay, the graph is changing. So teacher, just choose what you generally do when you face a problem. What's the first step? Second, third. Okay, so now the graph has stopped. So we can say that the 5 primary steps in problem solving which I got, and the step one, we can say that step one is analyze contributing factors. To solve a problem, we must find out what caused it. This requires us to gather and evaluate data. The step two, once we have determined the cause, brainstorm possible solution. And then we can evaluate best solutions. Once a course of action has been decided, it must be implemented along with benchmarks that can quickly and accurately determine whether it's working. Once a solution is implemented, the best problem solvers have systems in place how quickly it's working. This way, they know as soon as possible whether the issue has been resolved or whether they will have to change their response to the problem. And as a teacher, we can't teach problem solving unless we ourselves are a problem solver. So, after understanding the 5 steps of problem solving, it becomes necessary to know why problem solving is essential in child development. And to answer this, I invite Shruti ma'am for rowing the boat a little ahead.
Thank you, Priyanka ma'am. So far, good evening everyone. So far we have discussed how to reach the solution of a problem. But here comes the question why. Have you ever thought why do we need problem solving skills in our life? So I request all of you to write one word or one line to answer why do we need this. Please use chat box to write this answer. Why problem solving skills are important. Why we have included this in our curriculum for the students. So I request all of you to please write one word or one line for this question. Need to move ahead to reach our goal, life skill, face challenges, yes. To be independent, right? Survival, to cope up, okay, yes. Critical thinking, yes, I agree. Handle situations, yes. Face challenges, समस्या को सुलझाने के लिए, yes, it is very important कि how do we take the situation when it comes unexpectedly. To prepare for life, becomes more independent, to come strong. Decision making, right? To prepare for the life challenges. Yes, thank you so very much teachers for your active participation. Yes, problem solving skills builds confidence. And here are some. It also helps in making choices. Typically, effective problem solving skills result in happier, more confident, and more independent individuals. Here are some problem solving skills: decision making, communication, creative thinking, research, analysis, active listening skills. These skills are the key which are going to help our students to manage their lives and will make them a good problem solver. We have been doing the PSSQs since the last session. So here I am presenting the students' evidences from class prep to class 8. Students have answered very logically and beautifully. This question was posed to prep students, and the question is related to the sound. On your birthday, you have got the doll from your grandma, and like Nobita has Doraemon, who does magic for him. So for a day, if you get a chance to do some magic with your the doll, what will you wish? So here is a very nice answer.
If I will if I will
uh, she wanted to say that if she'll get a chance from the doll to do some magic, she will ask her to defeat corona. And I also agree that if we could get a chance to do some magic, we will definitely ask to defeat corona. This question is for class 2 students Hindi. साफ सफाई का ध्यान आते ही कौन सी वस्तु या चित्र हमारे दिमाग में आती है और क्यों? So the answers are given by students. साफ सफाई का नाम सुनते ही मेरे मन में साफ गंगा जी का चित्र आता है, जैसे कि गंगा जी ऋषिकेश में बहती हैं, एकदम साफ और सुंदर, क्योंकि जब मैंने ऋषिकेश में गंगा जी का पानी देखा था तो वो बहुत ही साफ था, और मैं चाहता हूं कि ऐसी ही गंगा जी हमारे वाराणसी में भी हो जाए. So I can see that children is relating the surroundings with this PSSQ, which is triggering their thinking. Similar question is for prep student, which is related to again a sound. So on a Sunday morning when you woke up and saw a big dinosaur's egg, what will you do with it?
I will go get
I'm so sorry, it is not being played. Okay, let me reframe the answer. She just wanted to say that she'll break the egg and take the baby dinosaur and feed. And she answered very innocently. The PSSQ framed by teachers most related to all the subjects and the concept of those particular subjects. So this question is related to EVS and the concept is my family. One more Hindi question, which is related to Hindi, Aki Matra for prep student. And the question is being asked as, किसी ऐसी वस्तु का
Can you
नाम
read the My
बताइए.
Family question? Can you read the My Family question?
Okay, sure, sir. Imagine your parents are not at home and you are watching your favorite cartoon on TV. When some guests arrive unexpectedly at your home, what will you do in such a situation? One of the answer I would like to read. When some guests arrive unexpectedly at my home, I shall not open the gate and tell them that my parents are not at home. Please come back later. But if I know them well, then I will open the gate and greet them politely. This was really wonderful answer and very, very like parents have already done their homework that when you are alone at home, don't open the door for anyone. So this was answered very nicely. Another question from EVS class 2, and the concept is people around us. One day you walk into the class and instead of your teacher, you find an astronaut sitting in the class. He tells you that you can ask any one question. What question would you ask him? So one of the student would like to ask, will you take me with you to space because I want to see moon and stars and I also want to see aliens. So this is inquisitiveness of the students wanted to know what is actually there in the space. So this is also a thought provoking question and also this is something their interest area. So the question was framed like the students take interest while solving this. Mathematics question, I would like to read this question and so the response. It is related to ordinal numbers. Write the name of first, second and third cartoon characters or celebrities whom would you like to teach mathematics. And one of the students has answered, written the name of some one of the famous personality. I would like to meet him and ask why. For the first is Peppa Pig. Second is Yogi Adityanath, CM of Uttar Pradesh, and Chota Bheem. The second personality, I would definitely like to know why he has written that. Some of the evidences from junior wing, class 3 to 5. Here the question is from EVS, class 5 for class 5 students. The topic is energy. Fossil fuels are non-renewable energy resources. Also, due to rapid cutting of trees, urbanization, and overuse of resources, these could be exhaustive. Imagine a world without fossil fuels. How will people suffer or survive in that situation? So here the Padlet was given to the students for answering. And here some of the responses of students. And one of the responses is, we will replace fossil fuel with renewable source of energy, for example solar energy for cooking and for running vehicle. for generating electricity. We can also use hydropower and wind energy. So now the children are applying their knowledge and answering the PSSQ. This question is related to maths class 3 and the topic is handling data. Similarly, the Padlet was given to them to answer the question. This is class 5 maths related to factors and multiples. This is class 4 EVS, which is related to water scarcity.
Shruti, can you quickly read the questions? It will help everybody. Yeah.
Okay, sir. The class 3 maths, which is related to handling data. Laddu is puzzled. She wanted to organize her clothes properly on a shelf, but she is not able to do. How can you help her? And so we have the responses here on the Padlet.
That's okay. You can just read the questions and go further.
Okay, sir. The question for class 5 maths. Sunita took some tamarind seeds. She made groups of 5 with them and found that one seed was left over. She tried making groups of 6 and groups of 4. Each time one seed was left over. What is the smallest number of seeds that Sunita had? So this is more like critical thinking. Students have to think critically and divergently to find the number of seeds she had. So this is PSSQ, more critical thinking question. The question is for class 4 EVS. One morning when you wake up, you find all the taps dry in your house. You find that the overhead tank is also empty. When you speak to the secretary of your colony, you find that water will not be available for next 2 more days. How will you manage? So the real life situation posed to the students when there is a water scarcity in summer season. This question is for class 3 English. Imagine you are traveling to your cousin's place for his engagement via train, and at night in the train your luggage was stolen by a robber. In the morning when you wake up, everything is missing including your cash. What will you do and how will you deal with it? So here are the evidences, and one one answer I would like to read. I will go to railway police at railway station and tell them a robber has stolen all my cash. Then police will go and catch the robbers. This is class 4 Hindi. यदि किसी मनुष्य के मन में कुछ करने की इच्छा या चाह न हो तो हम उसकी नकारात्मक सोच को बदलने के लिए क्या प्रयास करेंगे? And the answers are here. The students have written that they will do everything to make that person think positively. Some of the evidences from middle wing, class 6 to 8. Here the question framed for class 6, class 7 and class 8 student. The class 6 student, the concept is the factors and multiples. Class 7, it is average. And class 8, it is related to geography, landslide, natural disaster. So shall I read the questions?
As per your wish, Shruti, go ahead.
Okay. I'm just reading out one question. Seema went to hospital as most of the time she felt weak and the doctor told her that she is underweight. So she started to calculate her body mass index to determine whether she is in a healthy range of body mass or not. Explain in short how she reached the solution. So it is related to body mass index, how we need to keep ourselves healthy. That was the idea behind it. And the geography question is related to landslide. Imagine that you are a geologist. On the way to Mussoorie, suddenly you observe that all the roads are blocked and there is no way to reach to the destination. Villagers have given you information about the landslides. What instruction you will give to them so that they can be mitigated from landslides? Here are some solution on the Padlet. The next is class 8 Hindi, which is related to Dhwani. This is the question for class 6 and this question is for class 8. It is related to English. So I am quickly reading out the questions. You are moved seeing the miserable condition of rag pickers. This is not the scene of one place alone. How the writer in you will take this message to sensitize people towards these innocent children. And the another question for class 8 is, you live in a big apartment that is pet friendly. One of your neighbor does not keep her pet well. Explain the situation and you plan to deal with it. And here are the students' responses. These questions were given in the Ask question of Google Classroom, and the students have answered in the Google Classroom itself. Not only students have answered, but some of the students have framed good PSSQ related to maths and science. I would like to read a few of the PSSQ framed by students. The one question is related to maths and the concept is Indian number system and international number system. Mr. Manish was having an argument with his driver, whether crore is bigger or million. Can you help them by finding the answer step by step? It is framed very beautifully, including the concept of Indian number system and international number system. And one of the questions framed in science is, what if there is no source of heat? How will we survive? What can be the alternative? So whenever there will be no heat, like after 200 or 500 years later, so there is a situation, what will you do? What will be the alternative? So that thought might be there in the mind of the student while framing this question. Here are some, these questions framed by the student, Bizarre Minds in Science and Maths. These bulletin boards are also shared in the DPS dialogue. Some of the questions framed by students. What would happen if there were no alphabets as variables? What would you use other than alphabets as variable and why? This is in maths when we do algebraic expression with the help of alphabets. Here, one of the question related to history. You are a farmer in the prehistoric times near river Indus. Due to monsoon floods, your crops are destroyed. What preparation will you do in the coming year to save your crops from the flood again? So imagining that situation, there is an answer. If I was a farmer in the prehistorical time and floods must have occurred near the Indus River, then I will create a channel around the crop so that the rainwater goes through the channel and could also divert the direction of the flood water and keep it away from my crops. And if the situation got worse, then I would prepare to move to a different place because of the flood. So students imagine themselves in that situation and then they have answered these types of questions. It feels great to present students' work and it motivates us as a teachers when we see them participating interestingly in to solve such PSSQs. But children can't solve a problem until we are asking the right questions. And for that, Bharti ma'am is going to help us in framing the right question. So I invite Bharti ma'am to lead further. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. And thank you, Priyanka ma'am and Shruti ma'am, for making this session so interactive and enlightening with the Mentimeter results and the evidences displayed so creatively. When actually I was in my post graduation, my professor taught me Shakespeare, and he explained, "Don't fall in love, always rise in love." Here in DPS Varanasi, I have learned to fall in love with the problems and also realize that they leave too. That is most important. They leave too if we fall in love with the problems. So, well, that's just a humor added to this grave word, yet it is true. So, teachers, let's learn how to frame these problem solving situational questions. And whenever we encounter one, this beautiful quote, whenever especially I encounter one, this beautiful quote which says that whoever teaches learns in the act of teaching, and whoever learns teaches in the act of learning. We are doing both hand in hand. So, this is written by a very famous Brazilian pedagogue, Paul Freire, in his famous book, Pedagogy of Freedom. Problem solving is actually an ongoing activity in which we take what we know to discover what we don't know. And it should be a very real part of our curriculum. It presupposes that students can take on some of the responsibility for their own learning. Let's look at some of the features which are very important in framing these problem solving questions. A problem solving question should be clear and definite. It should be meaningful and challenging for students and also interesting. These terms are very important to be kept in mind. The problem solving situation question should be very clear. The language should be very clear and should be meaningful also. It should be related to the real life situations. Obviously, if it is not related to the real life connect, they won't understand it. Yes, providing visuals relevant to the problem solving question is a new thing that I have learned, which I would also suggest to all of you, that always provide a visual for every question. It helps children to understand the question. We should elaborate the situation and it should be well explained in the visual also. And the children, they should have some previous knowledge of this problem which they are going to discuss. The previous knowledge is very important. They should have undergone these kind of problems in their previous classes. Solutions of the problem should be found out by learners themselves, but under the guidance of the teacher. Suitable to, and these problem solving questions should be suitable to the age of the child, to the needs of the child, and physical and mental capability of these students. So what is the role of a teacher? Our students are thinking caps. They have thinking cap on their head. Where there is a bulb, we just need to give a current to it, teachers. We should be alert always and active to arouse the interest of these children. Always get back to those problem solving questions which we have already sent in the Google Classroom. Keep visiting it, keep showing it, keep reflecting the answers that are answered brilliantly, beautifully and logically. Yes, guide it every step and provide assistance whenever it is needed and required by these children. We can also group them and we can send them to breakout rooms where they can share and apply their cooperative learning strategy. We have that feature in our Google Classroom and Google Meet now. We can use it and we should use it at least once in a week. So this will help in establishing a very good rapport, not only with the teacher, but also in their peer group. So the role of teacher is really very important. This is a very short video where these children express how these problem solving question has helped them. So these are the students from primary wing to
I
middle
like to
wing.
solve problem-solving questions very much because it helps me to think and I can imagine about anything like different characters, different places and also different animals. It also makes my brain active. Thank you.
I think PSSQs help us to think practically because when we apply our knowledge in real life, it helps us to understand and connect with the topic more. Recently in English class, we were given a question, PSSQ questions on the topic, the way through the woods. The question was like, you used to enjoy the beauty of a small forest near your school. One day you saw some people cutting the trees. What will you do? So this situation is very much relatable in real life, and I think PSSQ questions will help us to combat these type of situations in future. Thank you.
So I think that PSSQ is very helpful and important as it connects us with education of practical life and parallel with our studies. It also helps us in increasing our mind power. It gives us choice to choose the topic against and agreed with it. It gives us different opinions and unique innovative thoughts. Thank you.
Today I'll talk about PSSQ questions. What are these? These are questions which are easily relatable to our day-to-day life. These make our concept more clear and it is more clear to understand. This is a very efficient way of learning as it is relatable to a student's life. She understands the concepts well. It allows students to work at their own pace and make decisions about the way they explore the problem. This problem solving is enjoyable.
PSSQ is very important. It gives us the ability to face a real life situation, to think out of mind. PSSQ, which is problem solving situational question, let us situate the chapter with our life and make us understand the chapter in a better way. So basically PSSQ is a practical application of the book language which make our mind sharp and help it to grow. Thank you.
So problem solving is very useful to us because whenever we get a problem, we think, we have new ideas, we have active listening, we research, we create, our creativity grows up, we have a better communication and team building if we are working in a team. And these are some points that I knew whenever I got a problem solving. Thank you.
I am Twarita Vishwakarma of class 7D, and the PSSQ question has helped me boost my logical thinking and taught me that there are different ways to solve a problem. Thank you.
So teachers, we have seen that children enjoy so much, they take fun, they actually enjoy framing these questions, and there are several problems in this world that these young children are facing at every juncture of their life. So let's boost their confidence, allow them and give them room to share it with either the teachers or their friends or parents as well. So now I will take you to a spreadsheet and a Padlet too. And let's do a hands-on activity to frame these problem-solving questions. I hope you all are ready for this. First, let me show you the Padlet. This is the Padlet, teacher. I will be sending the link of it soon, and it is there on the also where everybody has to join. Priyanka ma'am, please keep the link of the spreadsheet ready in the chat box. Don't send it now. Teachers, in this Padlet, should I go ahead? Okay, in this Padlet, you can, the first column is for primary, that is from nursery to 2. The second column is for math subject, then science EVS, Hindi, Sanskrit, English, social science until we also have SST, computer, Marathi and French, and of course commerce. That is the last column of this Padlet. Teachers, when you go to the breakout rooms, there you will discuss on these questions, and of course I'm providing some concepts to you which is there on this spreadsheet. These are few instructions which you need to listen very carefully right now. The Padlet link is here. Every time it happens that when you go to breakout room, you miss the Padlet link and you somehow it is inaccessible for you. So you can come back to this sheet and you can click on this Padlet link to use it to frame the PSSQ question. Just below the Padlet link, there is a main room link where you have to come back after 7 minutes. So, and the Google form which will be given to you in the end. These are the most important links for which you can come on this. So once you click on the spreadsheet, this gets saved in your drive. So you can always come back to it and you can click on these links and use them. The instructions are that, now let me explain it. Priyanka ma'am, please share the link in the chat box. Meanwhile, I'm explaining. Once you come to the spreadsheet, teachers, it is in view mode. You have to choose your wing, your subject. On top, you will see the group number, then the wing, and then the subject. For example, this is group 1 and all the primary teachers of all the schools, all 3 schools, teaching nursery will come on this link. They can find their names and they can click on the link which is given at the bottom. And yes, after this table, you can also see all the concepts, whichever we could get, we have made it available over here. So you can choose these concepts. They are right from nursery to class 12. And I think a few of them are missing also, which we cannot get. So these are 24 to 25 breakout rooms, teacher. You have to come here. Your email IDs are there. Please identify your email IDs. And when you go down to that column, you will see a meet link. You have to click on the meet link and you will reach to the breakout room where you will discuss with your partner on any of these concepts which is given class wise at the bottom of this spreadsheet. So one thing, the time to report is just after 7 minutes. So I'll just put
everybody please join back by 4:50. Right now we are at 4:42. 4:50 we join back to this room.
Okay, I'll mention over here 4:50 is the reporting time for all teachers. And yes, all the first or second name can be chosen as the leader who will post the questions on the Padlet link. So teachers select any one group according to your subject.
Ma'am, it's saying waiting for the host to join.
Which link, ma'am? Here I would like to ask, I request Akhilesh sir and Pankaj sir to help me.
Which breakout room? Which number?
24, the computer one.
Okay, just
teachers, please go into your rooms. Go to the Google Sheet and go onto the rooms. Please come back by 4:50.
Room number 7 is also asking the same. The host.
21. Okay, let me tell one thing. You must have received the breakout rooms by Pankaj sir on your mails also. Please use that. Use your mail ID. It is there. You have got the request of the breakout rooms in the, on your mail. Use that, please. Everybody
please join from the email ID only.
Yeah, go from the email ID.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. There also it is saying
yes,
waiting for
it is
the
saying
host
the
to
same.
join. Yes.
Yes, if we are joining with the link also, still it is saying the same. I just checked.
Sorry to disturb you, Munmun ma'am. When we are going to from our mail and when we are going to click that particular link, we are receiving the same message that we are waiting for host to join.
I am also not able to join the breakout.
But I am able to through the same link. I don't know how, because I have got the link on my mail and I am able to join. So let me also.
Just wait, please.
Munmun ma'am, I joined from that mail, but it is saying joining, but I am not able to join, ma'am.
No number to डाले ना join.
Hello.
ग्रुप नंबर 9 में हो चुके हैं. एक सेकेंड. The setting is same for all the groups. Just a minute, I'm just checking.
Just mention your group number if you're not able to join.
21.
We are still figuring out breakout rooms for large number of people, so it might be a little. But this meet we will be able to figure it out, and next meet se problem nahi hogi. Let's have a growth mindset for this.
Sir, can we use just the Padlet for framing the questions? Should we just use the Padlet right now because we are facing problem in the breakout rooms?
Okay.
we do have one option.
Excuse me,
where,
ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am, sir. I have actually joined the room. I'm inside the room number 3. I'm talking about room number 3 right now. But it says waiting for the host to join. Although I am in the room, but it still says waiting for the host to join.
Ma'am, it is the same problem with everybody.
Just a second, हो जाएगा. बस 2 minutes wait कीजिए. हो जाएगा.
This we don't have time. Let's not waste time. Can we just put on our WhatsApp groups that let's get everybody to join back to this? To the.
हो जाएगा 2 minute में.
रहने दो पंकज. We'll do this. इसको test करेंगे last के 2-3 minute में.
Okay.
If everybody can join back to the main room, Bharti ma'am, we can do the Padlet thing if you want. Yeah.
Okay, sir. I'm just sending the Padlet link, and I think no one has joined. No one has left this meeting. Oh, many
No,
of them
there
have
have
left.
been people who have left. So just put it in your WhatsApp group so that they can join back.
Okay. I request all the coordinators to do this. Ask teachers to come back to the main room.
Go ahead, Bharti. You can give the instructions and you can repeat the instructions after 3 minutes.
Sir, instructions regarding the Padlet?
Yes. What do they need to do?
So now, actually,
Yes, the Padlet has been pasted.
looks like teachers have started giving their questions on Padlet also. Let me present here. So teachers teaching nursery to 2 can post their questions over here. Problem solving questions. You need to put your subject which is already mentioned.
Please put it in your WhatsApp groups. Request the coordinators to please put it in your WhatsApp groups to ask the teachers to join back. So we are posting the PSSQ questions directly on the Padlet, and we're doing this individually without groups. So for those who've just joined back, we're doing this individually and posting it on the Padlet. If Bharti ma'am, you can repost the Padlet in the chat box. And can you again repeat the instructions? Maybe you'll be doing it more clearly.
Yes, sir. I think teachers, those who are here, they have understood that they have to go under their, they have to just check which wing they belong to for primary wing. And for the rest, they have to just check their subjects. And just in that column, they have to post a problem solving situational question. It would be better if you post a new problem solving question from the concepts that you're going to teach in the month of August.
I would urge the team, the presenters today, to make sure that this Padlet is transferred to a PDF and emailed to everybody.
Yes, sir. Should we send the Google form link also, sir? We have created one.
Yes, you can.
So
do
that. Ashwini ma'am, I'll be needing your help in this regard to send the Google form link to all through mail.
Bharti ma'am, it is on the sheet, no? We can access that.
Yes, sir. Yeah, sorry, yes, ma'am. The sheet has all the links, even the Google
yes,
form
so-
link is there.
so
Ma'am,
that
I'm
is why
sharing
we
the
said
form
what-
link here. I'm sharing the form link here.
Okay.
So sorry, when I have shared.
Actually, first we wanted all the questions on, sir wants all the questions on the Padlet. And later on, they can frame their questions on the Google form. So one given by each. So teachers, we can give a constructive feedback to these teachers who have posted their questions. So after you have framed your question, please give a constructive feedback. I think with star, you can give up to 5 stars.
So
Or
please
should-
rate the questions that you like, and that will be really nice. So meanwhile, everybody's putting up these questions and thinking about them. I'll just share Bharti ma'am, Shruti ma'am, and Priyanka ma'am. I think today's presentation was really awesome, and it was something that for all of us to learn about. When the students were speaking, there were 2-3 key takeaways that I took from them. One key word that almost every child in his or her video said was, these questions were relatable to me. There was a key word that they said, that they were relatable to me, right? And they said that these were different questions. These were 2 things that they said, that these were relatable questions and they're different questions. And I think if the children can say that, if the children were able to decipher that, and it made them so, it is very difficult in our sort of a schooling scenario to tell, to make the children understand there are different solutions to a problem. And we've been advocating that all along, and all of you have been trying tirelessly to get through that. But I heard one response of one child who said that एक solution के एक problem नहीं है, ये हमें समझ में आया, and there could be different ways of solving a problem. So I think that was very, very beautiful to note that shift happening, that children now believe कि एक problem का एक solution नहीं है, and we can look at various solutions to one problem, और हम अलग-अलग तरीके से सोच करके उस problem तक. So this is a big shift that is actually happening from rote learning to we are making them think. And I loved that image of the thinking caps जो Bharti ma'am ने दिखाया था. So big round of applause to all of you to be able to do that, to be able to make that shift, to make the children think. I think it is very, very important.
Thank you so much, sir.
I'm going to urge everybody today in the meeting to, if you've finished with the question, in the chat box, put one thing in one word. What do you think the PSSQ question, what is it, how is it, why is it making a difference? वो क्यों difference कर रहा है बच्चों के लिए, and why do you think that these are great skills of questioning in one word? Thought-provoking, yes. Is it making them think? Relatable, truly. It is making them curious. Real life से relate कर रहा है, practical है. Go out of box, critical thinking, aware of real life situation, analyze the situation. So एक जो key चीजें हम लोगों ने देखी है इसमें, कि ये क्वेश्चंस क्या कर रहे हैं. एक की चीज जो मुझे दिखती है कि ये क्वेश्चंस ये कर रहे हैं कि इट इज पोजिंग चिल्ड्रन विद सम सिचुएशंस. इन क्वेश्चंस में जो आई थिंक सबसे ब्यूटीफुल चीज है वो एक सिचुएशन है. उसको जब आप सिचुएशन बच्चे को सामने रख रहे हैं तो वो उस सिचुएशन के बारे में रिलेट कर पा रहा है, वो अपने आप को उस सिचुएशन में प्लेस कर रहा है उसके बीच में, और फिर सोच रहा है कि अगर मैं डोरेमोन हूं या नोबिता हूं तो मैं क्या करूंगा, या मैं सीएम हूं तो मैं क्या करूंगा, अगर मैं फार्मर हूं प्री हिस्टोरिक टाइम में तो क्या करूंगा। तो वो सिचुएशन इसमें बहुत ही ज्यादा क्रिटिकल है। दूसरी चीज इसमें बहुत क्रिटिकल है कि ये क्वेश्चंस ना उनके लिए बहुत मीनिंगफुल है, क्योंकि जो आप सिचुएशन दे रहे हैं, इफ यू लुक बैक, सम ऑफ दीज सिचुएशंस आर वेरी नॉवल। मतलब ये सिचुएशन के बारे में उनको किसी ने पहले पूछा ही नहीं है। जैसे इफ यू आर अ फार्मर इन प्री हिस्टोरिक टाइम, कभी उनको पूछा ही नहीं गया इसके बारे में, एंड नो वन नोज द सॉल्यूशन। दे आल्सो नो, उनको भी पता है कि इसका कोई सोल्यूशन नहीं है, कोई सही गलत सोल्यूशन नहीं है। दे नो अबाउट इट व्हेन यू आस्क द सोल्यूशन, आस्क द क्वेश्चन, राइट? सो आई थिंक दैट इज द ब्यूटीफुल पार्ट, बिकॉज जब आपके बच्चे स्कूल से बाहर जाएंगे, रियल लाइफ फेस करेंगे, उस समय जो प्रॉब्लम्स होंगी और आज जो प्रॉब्लम्स हैं वो कंप्लीटली अलग होंगी। उस समय जो प्रॉब्लम्स होंगी उसको किसी ने सॉल्व नहीं किया होगा। सो इसके लिए ये बहुत बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि हम इस तरीके की सिचुएशंस दें जो कि किसी ने सॉल्व नहीं करी है, जो किसी ने बच्चों से पूछा नहीं है, उसका कोई एक सही गलत सोल्यूशन नहीं है। सो आई थिंक today's presentation was a real eye opener for me and I really enjoyed it, and I would urge everybody कि हम जहां भी critical thinking कर रहे हैं वहां पे critical thinking के साथ साथ maybe we need to transform the critical thinking questions and put a situation around it, bind it into a situation. आप जो भी critical thinking दे रहे हैं, आप उसको कोशिश करिए कि बच्चे को एक सिचुएशन दीजिए और उस क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग क्वेश्चन को उस सिचुएशन में पुट अप करिए। एंड आई लव द आइडिया व्हाट भारती मैम सेड दैट उस क्वेश्चन के साथ में एक इमेज जोड़िए। आई थिंक दैट विल अगेन गिव देम डिफरेंट वेज ऑफ थिंकिंग एंड इट विल मेक देम रिलेट टू दैट सिचुएशन। वो अगर कोई इधर उधर सोच रहा होगा तो और उससे रिलेट करने लगेगा वो पर्सन। So yes, so Bharti ma'am, Shruti, anything else you have? Otherwise we can move to the second one. Priyanka.
Thank you, sir. We are through with the presentation, I guess. Yes, Bharti ma'am?
Yes, sir. Sorry, I was mute. Yes, sir. The presentation is over. The purpose was to send everyone to breakout room actually and get wonderful questions, and teachers realize that yes, sending children to breakout rooms will definitely help them, because when they share, they come up with wonderful questions.
Put the Padlet, put the PPT in an email to everybody so that everybody can digest the questions that you've shared today. And we will try and do another session with maybe the next time we'll try and have some breakout rooms. Till that, if we are able to figure out the technology, we'll try and have breakout rooms, and we will try and extend this session. Yes, Mukesh sir, quickly I'll get you if you want to add some things to the today's presentation, and then we'll move to Seema ma'am for so we'll extend the session by 15 minutes. Please bear with me, everybody. Mukesh sir, are you there? Seema ma'am, can you take over with your presentation and how you're using Rob Plevin's classroom management?
Jain sir, मैं नीता सिंह।
Neetu ma'am, yes, sorry, my apologies.
No sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes ma'am, go ahead.
Is my screen is visible?
Yes.
Okay. My screen is visible, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So my screen is visible or not?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Neetu ma'am. Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
थैंक यू सो मच। प्रत्येक सुबह एक नई चुनौती लेकर आ रही है, हर शाम कुछ नए तजुर्बे सिखाकर जा रही है। आज की यह शाम भी कुछ नया और महत्वपूर्ण सिखाकर जाए, इसी विश्वास के साथ
मैं आप सभी का स्वागत करती हूँ और मैं सिद्धार्थ सर को धन्यवाद देना चाहूँगी जिनके कारण मुझे आपके समक्ष प्रस्तुत होने का ये अवसर प्राप्त हुआ। किसी भी शैक्षणिक सत्र के प्रारंभ में जब किसी शिक्षक को किसी कक्षा की जिम्मेदारी सौंपी जाती है तो प्रारंभ में वो उसके लिए भले ही नहीं हो, परंतु कुछ समय के पश्चात हम ये पाते हैं कि वह उसकी उतनी ही अपनी हो जाती है जितना कि उसका अपना घर, अपना परिवार होता है। प्रमाण के तौर पर हमें सुनने को मिलता है और हम स्वयं भी कहते हैं कि ये मेरी कक्षा है, मेरी कक्षा के बच्चे ऐसे नहीं, ये मेरी कक्षा में सम्मिलित नहीं, मेरी कक्षा के बच्चे बहुत अनुशासन किए इत्यादि। अपनेपन का यही भाव एक अध्यापक को अपनी कक्षा को श्रेष्ठ से श्रेष्ठतम बनाने में का संबल प्रदान करता है। शिक्षण के दौरान आमतौर पर सभी को कुछ सामान्य समस्याओं का सामना करना पड़ता है, जैसे कि अनुशासनहीनता, आत्मकेंद्रित होना बच्चों के द्वारा अप्रिय व्यवहार का किया जाना, उनकी रुचि न लेना, गतिविधियों के प्रति उनका उदासीन होना इत्यादि। इन सभी समस्याओं का निजात दिलाने के लिए पीटी सेल द्वारा समय समय पर वर्कशॉप एवं सेमिनार उपलब्ध कराए जाते हैं। यह न केवल इन समस्याओं से निजात दिलाते हैं बल्कि एक शिक्षक के कौशल एवं क्षमता का विकास करने का अनूठा प्रयास भी करते हैं। इसी प्रयास के दौरान मैंने महोदय रॉब प्लेविन के क्लासरूम मैनेजमेंट को जानने का अवसर प्राप्त हुआ। क्लासरूम मैनेजमेंट में उपलब्ध कराए गए सभी 8 मॉड्यूल्स को जब मैंने गहराई से जाना, इस पर स्केच नोट्स तैयार किए, तो मैंने पाया कि इन सभी मॉड्यूल्स में शिक्षण की छोटी से छोटी बातों को भी बखूबी सम्मिलित किया गया है। इस मॉड्यूल्स को पूरा करने के पश्चात मेरे मस्तिष्क में केवल एक प्रश्न उठता था कि क्या कोई ऐसा समाधान हो सकता है जो अधिकांशतः इन सभी समस्याओं को अपने भीतर समेटे हो। और अपने उत्तर के रूप में मैंने क्लासरूम स्क्रीन को पाया। क्लासरूम स्क्रीन रॉब प्लेविन के द्वारा सुझाए गए मॉड्यूल्स के अधिकांश चीजों को अपने अंदर समेटे हुए है। कैसे, आइए देखते हैं। क्लासरूम स्क्रीन तक पहुंचने का रास्ता www.classroomscreen.com। इसके जरिए आप लॉगिन करके क्लासरूम स्क्रीन तक पहुंच सकते हैं। क्लासरूम स्क्रीन में रॉब प्लेविन ने अपने सभी मॉड्यूल्स में इन चीजों का उल्लेख किया था कि आपके द्वारा या शिक्षक के द्वारा दिए जाने वाले निर्देश स्पष्ट होने चाहिए, छात्रों में सकारात्मक ऊर्जा होनी चाहिए, छात्रों का ध्यान आकर्षित करा अपनी ओर, स्वस्थ प्रतिस्पर्धा का आयोजन करना, क्लासरूम के माहौल को छात्र के अनुसार बनाना आदि बातों का उल्लेख रॉब प्लेविन ने किया और मैंने इन सभी गुणों को क्लासरूम स्क्रीन में पाया। क्लासरूम स्क्रीन का प्रयोग मैंने अपनी कक्षा में कैसे किया है वो मैं आपके समक्ष प्रस्तुत करती हूँ। सर्वप्रथम क्लासरूम स्क्रीन के द्वारा मैं अपनी कक्षा को रोज एक नया लुक देती हूँ, एक नई पृष्ठभूमि प्रदान करती हूँ। अपने विषय के अनुरूप, अपनी गतिविधि के अनुरूप मात्र 2 से 3 सेकंड में बिना किसी दूसरे टैब पर गए मैं अपनी क्लास के पृष्ठभूमि को चेंज कर सकती हूँ, बदल सकती हूँ। पाठ योजना को संपूर्णता प्रदान करना। क्लासरूम स्क्रीन मेरी कक्षा को एक संपूर्णता प्रदान करता है। कैसे, आप देख सकते हैं मेरी स्क्रीन पर मैंने क्लासरूम स्क्रीन का है ये पिक्चर, इस पर माइंडफुलनेस की बेल मैंने रखी हुई है। साथ ही ऑनलाइन कक्षा में प्रस्तुत किए जाने वाले ग्राउंड रूल्स भी है, पढ़ाए जाने वाले पाठ की स्लाइड भी है और अपनी व्याख्या के दौरान बच्चों से प्रश्न पूछने के लिए मैंने रैंडम नेम पिकर भी लिया। क्लास की समाप्ति के समय बच्चों को दिए जाने वाला गृह कार्य वह भी यहाँ पर देखा जा सकता है। अर्थात एक कक्षा में 40 मिनट में हमें जिन चीजों को लाना है वो सारी चीजें आपको एक जगह पर, एक स्थान पर देखने को मिलती है। ऐसा नहीं कि ये स्क्रीन पर इसी तरह दिखाई देंगी, मैं इसे मिनिमाइज करके रख सकती हूँ और अपनी आवश्यकता अनुसार एक एक चीजों को यहाँ पर ला सकती हूँ और छात्रों के समक्ष प्रस्तुत कर सकती हूँ। मात्राओं की सूक्ष्म एवं सरल अभिव्यक्ति, विशेषतः हिंदी के अध्यापकों के लिए मात्राओं को छात्रों को सरल तरीके से बताने के लिए, उनकी बारीकियों को समझाने के लिए, और साथ ही जो स्लाइड हम प्रस्तुत कर रहे हैं वह भी रहे, और उसी के साथ हम मात्राओं की बारीकियों को भी और उदाहरणों को भी एक साथ छात्र के समक्ष प्रस्तुत करना अगर चाहते हैं तो ये क्लासरूम स्क्रीन के जरिए बड़े आसानी से हो जाता है। आप देख सकते हैं कि मैंने स्लाइड पर मात्राओं के बारे में चर्चा की है, साथ ही मैंने छात्रों को ई और ई की मात्रा को बना करके दिखाया, साथ में उदाहरण भी प्रस्तुत किए हैं। निश्चित समय में छात्रों द्वारा गतिविधि का पूरा करना। रॉप लेविन ने अपने मॉड्यूल्स में बताया था कि हमें एक स्वस्थ प्रतिस्पर्धा का निर्माण करना चाहिए, अर्थात छात्र मैं इनसे पहले हो जाऊं यह न भावना हो, बल्कि मैं खुद कहाँ पर हूँ, अपनी एक्टिविटी को, अपनी गतिविधि में तेजी लाए। और यह मैंने क्लासरूम स्क्रीन में पाया। क्लासरूम स्क्रीन के जरिए मैंने टाइमर सेट किया, बच्चों के साथ मैंने टाइम सामने उनके रख दिया, उस निश्चित समय में उनको वो एक्टिविटी कंप्लीट करनी होती है। वो समय को ध्यान में रखते हुए अपने कार्य को कम अधिक कर सकते हैं, इसकी गति को बढ़ा भी सकते हैं, कम भी कर सकते हैं। इसका प्रयोग मैं प्रश्न पूछने के लिए भी करती हूँ। प्रश्नों के उत्तर बच्चों को चैट बॉक्स में लिखने होते हैं, 1 मिनट का समय दिया जाता है। प्रश्न के अनुरूप समय घटता और बढ़ाया भी जा सकता है, और छात्र उस निश्चित समय में ना कि कौन सा छात्र पहले लिख रहा है, बल्कि मैं लिख पा रहा हूँ या नहीं, इसकी होड़ रहती है। तो यह एक स्वस्थ प्रतिस्पर्धा को भी जन्म देता है। बिना नकारात्मक शब्दों का प्रयोग किए संकेत के माध्यम से छात्रों को प्रतिपुष्टि प्रदान करना, अर्थात फीडबैक देना। आप देख सकते हैं कि मैंने इस पर जो लाइट्स लगी हुई है, रंग बिरंगी लाइट्स है, रेड, ग्रीन और येलो। छात्रों को पहले से ही यह संकेत होता है कि रेड लाइट अर्थात आपको जो पढ़ाया गया है, आपने जो उत्तर दिया है वह उत्तर प्रश्न के अनुसार नहीं है, आपको पढ़ाई गई पाठ को फिर से पढ़ना होगा। ग्रीन लाइट, आपका उत्तर अंशतः सही है और अंशतः गलत, अर्थात थोड़ा सा सुधार करना है जो पुनः उसी समय कर दिया जाता है। और ग्रीन लाइट का अर्थ होता है आपका उत्तर बिल्कुल सही है, आप अगले विषय पर जा सकते हैं। यहाँ पर यह ध्यान देना होता है कि जब रेड लाइट जिस बच्चे के उत्तर के समय बजती है, आपको पाठ समाप्त होने के पूर्व एक बार पुनः उससे प्रश्न पूछना होगा, ताकि वह अपने उत्तर को सुधार सके, उसमें परिवर्तन ला सके। विभिन्न अशाब्दिक निर्देश। रॉप लेविन ने अपने सभी मॉड्यूल्स में इन चीजों का जिक्र किया था कि हमें संकेत के माध्यम से, बच्चों को जरूरी नहीं कि हर बात शब्दों के माध्यम से कही जाए, संकेत के माध्यम से अपनी बात उन तक पहुंचाने का आसान जरिया है। किसी कारण यदि स्लाइड और डॉक्स पर बच्चे लिखने में असमर्थ होते हैं, चाहे नेटवर्क इश्यू हो, चाहे कोई भी कारण हो, अगर वो नहीं लिख पा रहे होते, ऐसे बच्चों के लिए क्लासरूम स्क्रीन पर को दिखा करके साथ ही प्रश्न भी और अन्य बच्चों की प्रतिक्रियाएं भी दिखाई देती हैं। आप देख सकते हैं कि प्रश्न भी दिखाई दे रहा, साथ में अन्य बच्चों के रिस्पॉन्सेस भी दिखाई दे रहे हैं, जिसको पढ़ करके जो छात्र असमर्थ हैं वो भी लाभ प्राप्त कर सकते हैं, लाभान्वित हो सकते हैं। क्लासरूम स्क्रीन में पोल का भी ऑप्शन है, जिससे हम त्वरित अभिव्यक्ति जान सकते हैं, और ग्रुप वर्क के लिए भी इसमें आपके पास विकल्प मौजूद होता है। मैंने अपनी कक्षा में छात्रों के द्वारा इस टूल्स को कैसे इस्तेमाल किया है वो देखिए।
थैंक यू नीतू मैम।
सब लोग, आज हम लोग पुष्प अभिलाषा का तीसरा 4 लाइन पढ़ेंगे।
Sir, can I stop presenting?
Yeah, I think you can stop presenting. Please share this video with Neetu and she will share it with everybody. So I think that will give a very good idea. I think Neetu ma'am, thank you. आपने बहुत अच्छे से इसको दिखाया, and जो रॉब लेविन बताते हैं कि भाई आपको फर्म होना है और अपनी बात फेयर भी होना है और फर्म भी होना है, उसके लिए ये बड़ी अच्छी चीज है। द क्लासरूम स्क्रीन जो मैंने देखा इन नीतू मैम को अपने क्लास में यूज करते हुए, तो शी वॉज एबल टू बी फर्म एंड फेयर, और किसी बच्चे को ये कोई एंगल से लगा नहीं कि मैम मेरे साथ अनफेयर हो रही हैं, क्योंकि शी वॉज यूजिंग द टाइमर। अगर वो 2 मिनट बोल रही थी तो 2 मिनट पे स्टिक कर रही थी, और सबको दिख रहा था कि वो कब 1.5 मिनट हो रहा है, कब आधा मिनट हो रहा है, कब बंद हो रहा है। सो सिमिलरली जब वो ट्रैफिक लाइट्स यूज कर रही थी, जैसा रॉब क्लेवन बताते हैं, सो आई थिंक वो बहुत अच्छी तरीके से उसको क्लास में यूज कर रहे थे। सो आई वुड अर्ज एवरीबडी की जो वीडियो मैम शेयर करेंगे पीडी सेल द्वारा, वो सब लोग देखें। आई थिंक 3-4 मिनट का वीडियो है, उससे सबको बहुत फायदा। If there are any questions,
Tarun sir, please mute yourself. Tarun.
If there are any questions, anybody please put it in the chat box. I'll take it up with the speakers today. How will children join screen? They don't need to join the screen. It is for you. It is your board. It is your green board sort of. Please go and use it. Neetu ma'am, anything you want to add? Yeah.
Sir, thanks so much.
Neetu ma'am, do the children need to join the screen or you only need to present it?
सर बच्चों के द्वारा भी होता है, और QR कोड के जरिए हम इसे शिक्षकों से भी आप शेयर कर सकते हैं और बच्चों के साथ भी शेयर कर सकते हैं। पर जहाँ तक अभी क्योंकि हमारे बच्चे जी,
आप जब स्क्रीन शेयर करके दिखा रहे हैं तो उसमें बच्चों को कुछ देना जरूरी होता है कि आप अपना स्क्रीन बस शेयर कर रहे हैं?
सर मैं अपना स्क्रीन ही शेयर करती हूँ। मैं बच्चों से एक दिन मैंने पहले दिन पाठ अगर पढ़ाया और दूसरे दिन मुझे बच्चों से रिस्पांस लेना, वो 5 मिनट में अपना पूरा लेसन प्लान इसके जरिए मुझे दिखा सकते हैं बड़े इजीली। वो क्वेश्चन भी डाल सकते हैं, वो रैंडम नेम पिकर यूज कर सकते हैं, इवन वो वीडियो भी इंसर्ट कर सकते हैं और इमेज भी इंसर्ट कर सकते हैं। तो अपनी इच्छा अनुसार वो सारी चीजों को उसमें देते हैं और 5 मिनट में मुझे वही पाठ फिर से बता देते हैं, एक पैराग्राफ या जो भी उतना उनकी कैपेसिटी होती है।
बहुत बढ़िया, थैंक यू, थैंक यू। हाउ डू वी गेट द टाइमर? सुचेता मैम, दैट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ द क्लासरूम स्क्रीन, वो उसमें दिखेगा आपको। नीतू मैम, आप ट्रैफिक लाइट कब यूज करते हैं?
सर जब क्वेश्चन आंसर कराया जाता है तब यूज कर सकते हैं, या फिर हम अपनी क्लास का माहौल बताने के लिए कि रेड लाइट मीन्स क्लास बहुत ज्यादा इनडिसिप्लिन है, आपको डिसिप्लिन में रहने की जरूरत है। ग्रीन लाइट उन्हें अप्रिशिएट कर सकता है, एंड येलो लाइट ठीक है, आप जैसे चल रहे वैसे कंटिन्यू चल सकते हैं। तो अलग अलग संकेतों का प्रयोग हम अलग अलग चीजों के लिए अलग अलग तरीके से कर सकते हैं।
व्हाट आई अंडरस्टैंड नीतू मैम की आपने उसको जैसे डिफाइन करना चाहा एज ए टीचर, आप उसको वैसे डिफाइन कर सकते हैं। आपने बच्चों को बताया रेड लाइट का मतलब ये है, हरे का मतलब ये है, येलो का मतलब ये है, और आप उसको जैसा चाहें वैसा यूज कर। बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया। कोई क्वेश्चंस PSSQ टीम के लिए आपकी, वो कैसे बना रहे हैं, क्या कर रहे हैं, कोई सवाल उनके लिए? So the question was written by the teacher. Yes, Millie Agarwal, the question was written by the teacher.